beautiful brick fireplace. I'm trying to get the best position for you to see it, to appreciate the size of it. Absolutely gorgeous. But I'm going to be in the way in a minute. So it's not bad to be fair. I've had a look up there and it's very clean, so it's not going to take me long to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get cracking because I haven't got much battery power left. You're going to see that super sweet now. And you get to see the brush out the top. I'm not sure whether this is just a, I don't think it's a furnace on our place. It looks like one to me, but if you do know what style of fireplace it is, it was done in 1921, and but I've got no idea what it is, and the customer doesn't know as well. She's curious as well what type of fireplace it is, so what we're going to do is we're going to basically, I'm just thinking it's just give them the certificate because you'll see in the photo in a minute why I'm doing this pretty quick. The battery died as well. And the other thing is, I'd like you to see the brush at the top again because it's very rare to see them and we've seen two today. So it's so amazing how different it is now. It used to be that you used to see probably at least 80%, if not every single chimney, you see a brush at the top. Now you'll be lucky to see two, which is what we've seen today. The last week I showed, I didn't put it on my YouTube channel, but it's on my Facebook page. I've had one house in Horsham completely all done up, and it was there was 4 chimneys. Basically, I'm at the top. Right, well I'm going to block the view now, but you can see the size of it. It is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, and it's spotless. Just seeing a bunch out the top, as you will know, if you will see it as well. This is what happens when you don't put any weights at the bottom. But as you saw in the picture, there is something up there. So the customer hasn't had it done for 2 years. So what I'm going to do on the certificate, because it's been a year and 2 years to be swept, but every 2 years. There is a little secret way of working out. If you haven't used it, there is a really cool way of working out if there's any nest up there or anything, if you haven't got any sort of protection. Obviously there'll be a draft in the chimney, but sometimes there can still be a nest in there. But if you stick your ears to the fireplace and you listen, and you can hear the outside, then what happens, if you can hear everything going on outside and there's a nice strong draw, then you know that there's no problems. And if you're still a little bit unsure, just have a little fire, just a bit of a smoky one, just a small one, and see if that draws, go outside and check it, and always have the fire guard in front. But you know, a lot of these fires, especially if they're in areas where they're sort of more built up than in other areas, then the chances are that the birds won't nest in there anyway. They don't like noise that much. They'll be nesting more on the outskirts of villages and towns and stuff like that than they will be anywhere else. So, but yeah, with this one, it's done every couple of years. That's the best way to do it for this one. So that's what I'm going to do on this certificate. We're working out about the customer got a wish, and as I said, I do a discount. If you get your neighbour involved, or I do a cul-de-sac special, you know, and I don't put my prices up every year. I reward loyalty. It's all about loyalty nowadays. I know it's a swear word for a lot of companies, and they go, oh well, you know, people say everything's going up. Well, it is, but if you tighten your belt a little bit, and you like sort of fine ways round things, it's very easy. You don't have to have all this modern equipment. You know, we've been sweeping chimneys for a few hundred years now. Probably what, 300-400 years chimneys have been swept now. And they've been working, I mean this property is 123 years old, 124 years old. And like, they've been sweeping it the same way. So like, you know, you can sort of like, don't have to go and buy all the modern equipment, you know, or a nice flashy van. You know, you can like, there's so many ways that you can keep the money down, your costs down, and still do it the exact same way. It's been done for decades. And then the other thing is, it's like, as I said, you don't need a flashy van or a flashy pickup or spend 40 grand on a VW transporter, which is absolutely baffles me how anybody can justify paying out for a works vehicle. I do not know. This is outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. You know, so like, you know, all these areas where you can keep the costs down, you know, like, so there's no solution. I'm more about rewarding loyalty. That's why I get to work all year round. That's why I have reputation and loyalty. That's what I work on. You know, let the work speak for itself. Let the customer speak to their friends. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. If you do a good job at a good price, and people will come back to you again and again and again. And then once you've been down a few times, they won't want anybody else because they'll know that they can call you up when they've got flowers stuck in the chimney, you'll be out. All sorts of things. So it's the right way to do things. So anyway, I'm just going to have a hoover up and then I'll show you this fireplace. I'll just show you this beautiful fireplace. Get to work on some stunning fireplaces. It's got a cannon, how cool is that? I've actually got a cannon as well. I'm really into sort of the Battle of Trafalgar. I've got HMS Victory, about a 5 foot long one in my lounge. But yeah, this is a beautiful fireplace. Really, really nice. I love the brickwork. It's massive. It's absolutely huge. I've had to put it on widescreen. So I don't think you'll appreciate it, just how big it is. But it's just stunning. Absolutely stunning. One thing I was going to say is this one's not too bad, but if you've got a fire guard and you have it over your appliance, I'm not going to do another photograph of the chimney inside because it's just not worth it. But if you've got a fire guard, what I'd recommend you do with them is, can you see that it's got all the, because obviously the draw of when you're not using it, or even when the fire's on, it draws the warm air, but it also draws the dust. You can lose a bit of heat if the dust gets too thick. I've seen them really thick. You can see the dust is building up on it. It's a good idea just get a brush and just a stiff brush from the kitchen and just brush it all off. You'll notice a bit more heat coming out of the room. Not a great deal of amount, but it does help. Anyway, I'm finishing off now. This is my last job of the day. Hope you have a great evening. From Zachary Sweeps.